Now next topic is Lenz's law. Okay. See, Faraday, he gave this law that induced EMF, it is directly proportional to rate of change in magnetic flux. Okay. And then we had this E equal to d phi by dt. Okay. So whenever there is a change in magnetic flux, there is a induced EMF. Okay. But Faraday, he failed to give a proper explanation about the direction of EMF. Okay. Direction of EMF, induced EMF. And he also explained nothing about energy conservation. Energy conservation. Why energy conservation? Because see, when there is an induced EMF in the coil, that means there is a generation of electrical energy. But we know that from principle of conservation of energy, you cannot create energy. You can only transform energy. So this energy transformation was not explained, like which energy is converted into electrical energy in the coil. So those things were not explained by Faraday. Okay. So those shortcomings were solved by Lenz's. Okay. So then we have this Lenz's law. Okay. Now let's see in detail, like what is this law? Okay. What are its implications? Okay. Now for that, let us visualize a coil. Okay. So this coil is placed in a horizontal plane. Okay. And this coil have a magnet nearby. So this is a magnet. This is the north pole. This is the south pole. Okay. So obviously because of this magnet, the external magnetic field will be in the upward direction in the upper face of the coil. So this is B external. B external. Okay. That is external magnetic field. Okay. And it is in the upward direction. Now suppose the magnet is moved towards the coil. The coil is in horizontal plane. Okay. So then in that case, this external magnetic field will increase. Okay. It is increasing. It is increasing. Okay. Now Lenz's law says that the direction of induced current in this coil, it will be such that it will oppose the change in magnetic flux. See, when external magnetic field is increasing, it is in the upward direction and it is increasing because the magnet is moving upward. Because the magnet is moving upward. So that means the flux through the coil is increasing. So the direction of induced EMF in this coil will be such that it will oppose this change in magnetic flux. Now how to oppose this change in magnetic flux? By producing a magnetic field or inducing a magnetic field in the downward direction. So this is the direction of the induced magnetic field. Now in order to produce magnetic field in this direction, what should be the direction of flow of current? So the current should flow like this. The current should flow like this. Okay. Now when the current flows like this, magnetic field on the lower face facing the magnet, it will be in the downward direction. So in the lower face, you will have a north polarity. Okay, so that means this north polarity and this north pole, they will repel. So that means when you are moving the magnet in the upward direction, you are moving the magnet against the repulsive force. Against the repulsive force. So that means you are spending mechanical energy. Okay, you are spending mechanical energy. Mechanical energy. Okay, and that mechanical energy is converted into electrical energy in the coil. Electrical energy in the coil. Okay, so that explains the conservation of energy principle. Okay, conservation of energy. Conservation of energy. Okay, so this is one observation. Now, second observation is, like suppose you have the same coil. Okay, same coil, and you have the bar magnet. This is the magnet. This is the north pole, this is the south pole. So again, the magnetic field is in the upward direction. This is the external magnetic field. Okay, but now the magnet is moved away. So that means the external magnetic field, this field is decreasing. It is decreasing. Okay. Now again, see, Lenz's law says that the direction of induced EMFs will be such that it will oppose the change in magnetic flux. Now when external magnetic field is decreasing, it is decreasing. So magnetic flux is decreasing. So how to oppose this decrease? By inducing a magnetic field in the upward direction. So this is the direction of the induced magnetic field. This is the direction of the induced magnetic field. Now, in order to have this induced magnetic field, what should be the direction of current? So the current should flow like this. Okay, the current should flow like this, so that the lower face of this coil facing the magnet, now it will have a south polarity. Now this south polarity and this north polarity, they will attract. Now you are moving the magnet, see, now you are moving the magnet in this direction. So that means now you are moving the magnet away against the attractive force, because south pole and north pole, opposite poles, unlike poles, attract. So you are moving the magnet away against this attractive force. So again you are spending mechanical energy. So again this mechanical energy is converted into electrical energy. So that explains the conservation of energy principle, and also explains that in what direction the current will flow in a coil, or EMF will be induced in a coil when there is a change in magnetic field. So this is what you have to write in your examination, like the polarity statement of the law. The polarity of induced EMF is such that it tends to produce a current which opposes the change in the magnetic flux that produced it. Okay, so the current will oppose the change in magnetic flux, okay, which is producing it, or which is inducing it. This is the statement of Lenz law. Okay, so Lenz law is in accordance with principle of conservation of energy. The motion of magnet, see here I've shown this, like when the magnet is moved, the coil will acquire a north polarity when the magnet is moved towards the coil. When the magnet is moved away, the coil will acquire the south polarity, and based on this polarity you will have the corresponding direction of current. Okay, so the motion of magnet is at the expense of mechanical energy. This energy is dissipated by Joule heating produced by induced current. Okay, so when you are moving the magnet, you are spending mechanical energy. You are spending mechanical energy. Okay, now this mechanical energy is converted into electrical energy. Electrical energy in the coil, and because of which the current flows in the coil, and this current results in dissipation of heat. Heat is evolved. So finally this electrical energy is converted into heat energy. Okay, so that explains the conservation of energy using Lenz's